What's crack-lacking? It's your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so we're back again. Once again, this time we're going to take a look at the Titans, take a look at the roster, come up with the draft strategy, and then try to execute that draft strategy in a 7-round mock draft. If you haven't already, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Indulge in that nice, beautiful football discourse. And I guess without further ado, let's get into the nitty gritty. All right, so this is a quick look at the roster here. Obviously, receiver kind of pops off. Initially, they really just have A.J. Brown and then Josh Reynolds, who's been largely like the fourth receiver on that Rams team. He does have, he can't slip inside and outside, so that's nice because I think it leaves it open for what the Titans can get in the draft. So do we go receiver in the first round? I think if the value is there, then potentially. And then looking at obviously the offensive line is kind of, well, important to what this offense likes to do, and that's get Derrick Henry running and going. So right tackle immediately jumps off. That might be somewhere. That might be a first somewhere that's somewhere I want to, I think, at least address in the first 2 rounds, ideally. If we could get like a Tevin Jenkins, or like one of those really good tackles there in the first 2 rounds, we'll see what's available to us. Outside of that, I'm kind of cool with the rest of the roster. We could maybe bring in another running back, one that might be a little bit better in the passing game than Jeremy McNichols, and they didn't really use Darrington Evans much at all last season. So receiver, right tackle, those are kind of like the big things. And going to the defense, nose tackle is huge. Their boy Daquan Jones, he signed with I think the Panthers. So I think they need to bring in someone that can do that, and that might be somewhere we target in the second round. I really like the idea of grabbing an Liam McNeil. I know I didn't mention tight ends, which, yeah, we should address tight end, but I might be looking at in the third. I'm kind of scared at this point that like Tommy Tremble, a guy that I think would be really good here, at least good in Tennessee, won't be available to us there. So I don't know. We'll see. But where else could we be going here? Well, obviously the secondary corner position's kind of not great. They're bringing back Christian Fulton, who was hurt for a large majority of last year. But that's really all. I mean, they got Janoris Jenkins, but he's a fine number 2. They need a number 1. It's likely Kevin Johnson will be the slot there. And then Amani Hooker will be the strong safety with Vaccaro now gone. And I'm kind of cool. I'm really high on Hooker, so I'm cool with going with Bayard and Hooker there at safety. I'm mainly focused on really, I think, bringing in multiple corners. You could say pass rush, but they spent so much money on pass rush. For me, it's not that big of an issue. If we do address it, we're going to address it late. So this is, I don't know how ideally this goes, man. Like maybe like if a Caleb Farley falls to us there at 22, that might be something that they inquire about. Honestly, maybe just we might have to push receiver off, or at least push it down, because I just feel like corner is kind of big, and especially nose tackle, man, and right tackle. So I think receiver kind of gets pushed down in that aspect. I don't know. We're gonna kind of see. We're gonna kind of let the draft fall to us. I am allowed one trade. I can't seek it out, but if one's offered to me, I can't take it. But once I take one, I can't take much more. I think I need to increase this a little bit for y'all. That's too big. We could probably go there. That's probably a good size. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get this draft underway and see what happens. Apparently, Mac Jones is now the favorite, dude. He's like a heavy favorite for the number 3 pick in Vegas. That kind of scares me. All right, I'm eagerly waiting to see what corners are off the board. I'm not gonna accept this initially. I kind of want to see who's there. Did Caleb Farley go? Oh wow, he just went. How much do we trust Bears and Colts not to go corner? Maybe the Bears go Elijah Vera Tucker. Because Greg Newsome's actually kind of a good fit. And then Tevin Jenkins going here, I feel like kind of eliminates it for us. Yeah, I don't think we have to trade. I'm going to decline, see what happens. Oh, now I'm getting offers. Okay, let's first look at the best offer, and then I'll see who's on the board for us. Not great offers. This one from the Bucks might be the best. So I'm gonna counter offer. Wow, corners go back to back. What? Back to back. I don't know why I did that. That was a funny music video back in my day. I'm gonna take a look at this. There's Christian Barmore. I think Christian Barmore is a good possibility. Let's see. Yeah, because I mean, then in the second round we could go with a tackle, and then we push corner off till the third. But that's fine. None of the tight ends will be touched for a little bit. We could also see Pat Freiermuth might be falling in this draft class, so that's something to take note of. Yeah, for me, I think it's Christian Barmore, man. Yeah, someone brought to try to bring it to my attention that what is it? Warren Sapp doesn't think Barmore is anything more than a third round pick. I'd like to see the guys he has in front of Barmore, first of all. And then second of all, I mean, we all have bad takes. I'm very high on Barmore, so I'm going to just disagree. I'm going to take Barmore here. I think it's good value. We could have traded down. I mean, do we trade down, though? I mean, we're picking up a third and a sixth. And then the receivers there. Oh, do they have Bateman? Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe the trade down's where it's at. All right, that's what they offer me, and that's what I'm accepting. No, sorry, I can't take any more. Let's see. There goes Barmore. That was to be expected. More. Tony. Great, man. I'm not feeling great. I'm not feeling great. A lot of these guys just came off the board that I kind of wanted. We could go Cosme. He has experience at right tackle, but the Achilles heel to him is actually his run blocking. Yeah, dude. Maybe the trade down wasn't a wise option. Because I feel like it leaves me reaching. I mean, Cosme's really good, though. I mean, it's way better than what they have. Santi Samuel Jr. is not a bad consideration here, actually. I mean, he's a bit like... Like, Tennessee, they're bringing back the same defensive... No, they got a new defensive coordinator. Man. Here. I want to do some digging real quick. Trying to think. He was an outside linebackers coach last year. Okay. I can't imagine him changing the scheme up too much. They played a lot of off coverage. Well, like in like second and long and third down situations. Because I don't think I want Cy Samuel doing press. If anything, dude, he immediately can play in the slot, but really should be looking for someone to play outside. Well, they got Fulton. Okay, yeah, man, let's trust last year's evaluation. Let's go Samuel here, who could probably play in the slot off the bat. So you got Fulton, Jenkins. Ideally, those are the two starters. And then we got Sonny Samuel Jr., who will challenge like Kevin Joseph. Oh, that tastes good. Sorry, I already took my trade. There's the Liam McNeil. Jackson Carman might actually be pretty solid here, though. Because there are some other options than nose tackle later on. Alex Leatherwood's not a bad option either. All right, let's do this. Yeah, the Farmuth, where'd he go? Cowboys, interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think. I mean, we got the extra third, but I don't think Tremble gets back to us. But then, how good do I? Okay, a guy like Jalen Mayfield's not the worst possibility there at left tackle or right tackle either. So maybe we go Tremble. And then we see what's available to us. Because tight end's kind of important. Like, and Tremble's a phenomenal run blocker. I just can't see them not, like, I just can't see that happen. There goes Leatherwood. Watching intently. Aaron Robinson would have been pretty dope there to put in the slot, too. Look at that. Tight ends going back to back. There goes Mayfield. Oh, boy. It's pretty late for Quentin Miners. There goes Jackson. Jeez Louise, dude. I don't even want to know what this class is looking like for us. Tackle. Yeah, at this point. Oh, my gosh. Maybe we take Spencer Brown. Yeah, you almost got to pull the trigger on it. What about the defensive interior? Oh, wow. Scroll up. Hold up. I didn't scroll up. Yeah, I mean, it's not that much better. Liam McNeil still being here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that. So that still leaves tackle for us. I'm probably going Spencer Brown. That's kind of what I'm eyeing right now. He played at right tackle. He's a bit raw, but he's kind of a physical freak. Receiver. Ooh, Palmer would be fun, but I don't know. We'll see. There's still a lot of good options. Yeah, we could address that a little bit later. We do have a pick coming up. Let's see what receivers fly off the board. Yeah, there goes Palmer. All right. Tyler Wallace, but man, he might be acting more out of the slot. There's Marion Terry. He won't be acting out of the slot. Jalen Darden's also a thought. How about this? They haven't touched tackle yet, and we could probably get in with our next pick. I'm thinking Tylen Wallace here. I'm thinking Tylen. Benjamin St. Jude isn't a bad option. Actually, I don't mind that. Because if things don't work out, like with either Fulton, well, Jenkins is there for 1 year, so we know St. Jude's plays outside. Yeah, I'm going to jump on that, man. Like, yeah, receiver's nice. Receiver's going to be nice later in the draft as well. All right, where you at, brah? We're gonna take Spencer Brown. I know I got a couple of guys ahead of him, but Smith might go to guard. Hainsey's actually probably better at guard and center, and Hudson's just very raw, you know. Do we still go there though? Actually, like, is that a possibility? Like, exceptionally raw. But, like, the guy doesn't get beat. Ooh, that's also interesting. I think I'm still going Spencer Brown. They're kind of in the same boat. All right. All right, so those are our day 1 and 2 picks. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, actually. Didn't go receiver, but there's a lot of receiving talent in this class. And hopefully there still will be. There we go. Oh, dang, man. I was kind of thinking Seth Williams would be kind of nice here. Osa Odighizuwa's still here? Come on, dude. Come on. He's way higher than that. He wouldn't be a bad kid. I really like Tamarian Terry. I feel like grabbing him means we have to double dip, though. We're gonna, like, Jalen Darden's still here too, but I want a little bit more size. So we're to feel better, we're gonna have to double dip. So maybe if a guy like Cornell Powell's still on the board, he's something we go with. Oh, what the heck am I doing? Oh, I guess he won't be on the board. Well, here comes the next pick. Wow, a lot of receivers are jumping off the board. Tis what it is. Okay, this is my board, so... Oh, jeez, dude. Oh, this ain't looking so hot. I don't think I no longer want to go receiver. What's our next pick looking like? All right, so we go 205. So, yeah, we're grabbing receivers late. Okay, that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. At this point, I kind of want to just take best available, maybe. Interesting here is Jonathan Marshall, I think. Jonathan Marshall could play the nose. Lee McNeil, he did shed some weight, too. I mean, that would be sick on the inside. Talanoa Hufanga, honestly, might not be a bad option. Buddy Johnson could be a good option too at linebacker. Hufanga, I'm definitely moving to linebacker. But he'd be very similar to Rashad Evans. That's the cat they have right there, right? Yeah, Rashawn Evans. Johnson, very athletic, maybe makes the move. Maybe steps up in coverage. That's the thing. I'm gonna go with that there. Like coverage last year, he was pretty terrible. I mean, you could say that about a lot. You could just say that about defense in general. All last year, it was pretty bad. But but I mean, the guy's super athletic. You're kind of betting on that. You're kind of betting on that. All right, here comes our next pick. I did say I wanted to eventually get a running back, but oof. They have all gone. They've all gone. This is actually Jalen Camp. Because I don't think he's in here yet. Yeah, he's not in here. So, let's get off this predictive board. I mean, Schwartz is just a downfield option. At least Sage Surratt would be like He'd be fine. Oh, running back like Javion Hawkins potentially, but what is he as a route runner? Not good. Maybe Puka Williams actually. I kind of like that. Who are some of the best available? Yeah, I think we're going Puka. The guy's kind of like a slot. A little bit of a scat back, but like very sure hands. Not great size, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun to work with him. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Blake Perrell here. See how the predictive big board's doing. Oh, look at this. A lot of edges I'm not too excited about. Who's their top receivers? You know, actually, Trevon Grimes. I mean, I'm not that high on him, but like, he's got decent like ability for his size. What is he like 6'4", 217? Like low key, could go a little higher than he's listed. Because I have him near like in the 7th round, so yeah, why not, man? Why not? He is big. He be big, yo. All right, so we've kind of like done some things. Hamilcar might be interesting. Here, man, I gotta look at my board here. Royce Newman's interesting. Yeah, I'm not touching quarterback. Kuntz, maybe. Oh, yeah, he would definitely kind of be a stand-up pass rusher. I would never want to see him in coverage, though. He is a bit on the older side, though. I mean, it's a 6th round, dude. Let's take a shot. Yeah, probably going to just stay true to the board from here on out. Kind of addressed where I wanted to address. Doubling up a corner was nice. Got the nose, got a tight end, got my right tackle. And then we just grabbed, we grabbed a lot of skill position players. So, yeah. Are these really best available? I mean, we've kind of already, like, gone heavy at receiver late. Let's see. Sean Davis is actually a pretty solid choice. He could be, and if things don't work out with Hooker and we have to move him back to slot, like Sean Davis would be a pretty solid box option. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. Oh, that is good tasting. Let's see how we did. I didn't see who the Bucks traded up for. Like, I felt pretty bad about the trade down after like things just kind of didn't fall my way, but I think we were able to handle it well. They traded up for Kwity Paye. We got Sonny Samuel Jr., Benjamin St. Juste. So we literally used both those picks to like go corner and then Kuntz late. But I like this draft. Like, at first I was a bit iffy on it, you know, with having to go with Sonny Samuel Jr., Tommy Tremble. Those aren't exactly, then Liam McNeil. Like, you could honestly say these aren't the sexiest picks, but McNeil's gonna be nice. He could be in the nose. Sonny Samuel Jr. Man, you wonder if he can play outside. Benjamin St. Juste can, though. I thought we did good about justifying the talent we took here in Samuel. Tommy Tremble just fits, dude. He just fits. Spencer Brown, I wish I could have probably got a first or second round talent to replace Kendall Lamb, because Kendall Lamb's just a backup. But like Brown has enough upside to like be like probably contend for that spot. Tamarian Terry, we got a receiver, dude. I like him a lot. I'm a bit high on him. Buddy Johnson's a good linebacker on the bench. Puka Williams is interesting. He's more scat back than running back. Could even line him up in the slot. Grimes is kind of the just a big receiver. It's just big. And a lot of the SEC corners said he was one of the hardest, like he was among the hardest receivers to actually guard, which kind of surprises me a bit, but I'm like, you know what? Hey, I'll take their word for it. Excuse me. Kuntz is just a depth piece. Sean Davis, a very good depth piece. Almost a backup plan if things don't work out with Hooker. But let me know what you think. And, of course, that's it for the video. Go ahead and do that YouTube thing. And until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.